So it's day 35, and I've woke up this morning to some unfortunate news. The head teacher at the school's feeling a little bit unwell, so she's having to take time off work. So obviously, wish her a very speedy recovery. But that means the meeting's not happening. So I've got a load of pictures and that sorted. But I was planning on talking through what it is, what I can do, so on and so forth. So now I'm going to put together a sort of a bit of a pamphlet, I think. So I'll work on that towards the end of the day. I've got all the pictures, I've got all the spiel. I've just got to put it together and finally use that time that you got made to make a pamphlet in school. I've also said that I'm still going to drop the medallions and the charcoal pencils that I have to remake off tomorrow with some pamphlets for them. And apparently one of the contacts from the school has also worked at two other schools I worked at when I worked for the trust, so could be that it's an established link, and then she knows what we've got to offer, so it could work a lot easier. And yeah, let's hope we can get something done with that. I've just really dislike the idea that kids have vandalised it, and let's see if we can fix it for them, and then the kids come back to some sense of normality rather than coming back to things being worse.
On the old finger, so you can see that there. I did think I'd lost feeling in the sort of upper part of my finger, but it turns out it was all just dead skin over there from where the infection had peeled it away. So you can see the extent of the infection. But yeah, now it's ready to heal, so happy days. So my dad's had a battered leg. I'll send a picture up for quite a while. I've made him some turkey tail mushroom. That's sort of basically a puree for him to put in his brews, and let's see if it makes any difference. Hopefully it will, because it is getting progressively worse. So, I'm not sure if I've had an inspired moment, or as Macy put it, a rush of shit to the brain. But I'm not sure if anyone's aware. Watch this, but slugs and snails don't like copper. So I've put a copper band right the way around the underside. So in theory, nothing can get from the outside world onto this planter. So all the seedlings and everything should be right. So we'll test the theory by putting a load of basil in and see what happens. Because slugs and snails love basil. So we're finally at the point ready to fill it up. So yeah, I'll show you how it works. So you've got carpet. Underneath the carpet there's a layer of stone, so that allows water to get out so it doesn't get too sodden and everything isn't soaking wet in here. Then you've got the pond liner that keeps the water away from the wood, because this wood's internal wood. It shouldn't be used for this job, but I was going to throw it away because it's got the holes in, so it's not much use. Inspired me to think like this, so I've made this out of it. So then there's carpet, so then we allow sort of capillary action with the water to pull any water that is in there out, either up or down. Left a bit of space for the pond liner, and then one of the other developments is I've converted these posts into bits of square down pipe, so we get this a bit more structural integrity from it, but also we can do carrots there, and through light big fluffy compost get 4 massive carrots out of it. But yeah, you can see there where there's the holes through the pond liner. The holes for the pond line through the pond liner are smaller than the actual holes, just so we keep moisture away. Once again, I'm trying to protect the wood on this one because it is very pretty and I want it to last as long as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna go and well, I've got the compost, but I need more chitted potatoes, and then we'll do the easy part and plant her up. So now you can sort of see the theory. There's potatoes there. I'm going to cover them over, but there's already a good bed of soil there, and that soil's there for the ones that will be planted in the holes around the side. Yeah, the roots from them can go into the soil underneath the potatoes. Then the potatoes can fill up all of this space, and then when there's the other square on top, you pull them all in and then go a bit higher, and then you've got shed loads of potatoes in the soil in the centre. Then you've also got every bit of sort of soil all the way around is filled with roots, and it's all being productive rather than having, you've just grown stuff on the surface or whatever. This way you've got in every single centimetre you are producing food from the soil and from above ground. So if you notice the way that I'm filling it is I'm filling it from the inside out, so then you've got that pond liner that's then pushed back. So potatoes that were right against this bit of wood in the middle there is pushing the sheet back, and then they're just going to go up, hit that liner, and then be forced inside. So I'm always controlling where they're going, even when I'm not there and I'm not training them. The ground itself's training the potatoes to go where I need them to go. So in the process of partially filling this, so this is it, like partially filled now. So I'll wait till the potatoes grow. They'll come up through there. I can put stuff straight in here now. I can put stuff straight in the sides now. I'd have to wait to put anything in these upper bits, but there's plenty of stuff you can keep growing in pots. 4 carrots growing, so right now I could have, what have I got? 6, 8, 11 potato plants, 12 herb plants, about 16 or so corn or whatever, and then 4 carrots growing now out of this. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. But I also realised that if I coupled this up, well, if anyone coupled this up with a wormery, this basically becomes a sustainable urban food production system. In that you can use if you get your wormery, you can put your grass cuttings or your food waste or whatever like that into the wormery. Use the worm wee from that, like the drippings that come through. It really is worm wee, but it's absolutely brilliant fertilizer. So you keep this really fertile and really good. And then at the end of the year, when you empty your wormery and get your compost and everything out, then you put it into here to re-fertilize what you've taken out, and whatever you take out of here, put into your garden or into your pots or whatever, and it'll still be usable for growing some bits and pieces. So yeah, it's actually a much better idea than I first thought, and she's very pretty. She needs a wipe and another oil, but yeah, quite pleased with her. Victorious I am. There we go. Perfect little charcoal pencils for the kids to make medallions with.
So that's day 35, and yeah, finally got the planter finished. Well, not finished, it's an ongoing progress system type thing. I'm going to plant it up tomorrow. I probably went a little bit overkill with the copper, but I think that should actually stop slugs and snails, so it's like impenetrable to pests. Just put a net over it for wood pigeons and stuff like that. For out here, you wouldn't have an issue with that in the cities. But anyway, yeah, glad that's got finished. Got the charcoal pencils done, that's good. I haven't got the pamphlet done, but I'm going to smash that out tomorrow at some point. But yeah, I do need to get that done. And tomorrow it turns out I'm now going and ripping a carpet out of an old club. Yeah, these things happen. So yeah, let's see what day 36 holds. More than I can possibly do. Let's see.